So we're going to do, can you hear me? Okay, we're going to do lesson 8, module 8, lesson 7, I believe. Let me share my screen with you. And then I can be 100% sure that that's the lesson we're going to be on. Yes, module 8, lesson 7. Now, today is something brand new. We have not done this before. We are going into the territory of fractions. Fractions is when we break things into equal pieces. So let's say I had a candy bar and I needed to share it with Jaden and with Hazel and myself. So can you show me on your fingers how many people I would have to share that with, including myself, including me? That would be 3. So if I decided, if this was my candy bar, and I decided that I am going to give Hazel that much, and I was going to give Jaden that much, and I was going to give myself this. Would you say I broke off equal pieces? Would you say I broke off equal pieces? Yes? No? What do you think? Oh, I don't see any thumbs. Are you not hearing me? I said, let's make pretend this yellow piece of paper is a candy bar. And I broke it off and I gave this piece to Hazel, this piece to Jaden R, and this piece to me. Did I give us equal pieces? Yes or no? I only see LaShiny showing me an answer. Are we not being able to hear me? Let's think about that. You think these 2 pieces are the same size? No. Do you think these 2 pieces are the same size? No. So did I break it into equal pieces? No, I didn't break it into equal pieces. Now, if I said, this is my candy bar, and now I'm going to measure and make sure that the piece that I'm getting is the same size as the piece that Hazel is getting and as the piece as Jaden is getting. This is Jaden's piece. This is my piece. This is Hazel's piece. Jaden's piece, Hazel's piece, my piece. Would you think we're getting equal parts now? Yeah, absolutely. Fractions is when you break a 2-dimensional flat shape into equal parts. The key word is that they have to be equal. All right. So we're going to look at today's objective, and I'm gonna flip my video camera around so I can get that. Okay, we are going to, let's read our objective. It says, today we will interpret equal shapes in composite shapes as halves, thirds, and fourths. Any words you need me to define? Jaden Diaz, go ahead. Fourths. Fourths is, I'm going to highlight it. And Jaden, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Fourths is when I break a piece, a two-dimensional shape, into 4 pieces that are the same size. This is fourths because I've broken up this circle into 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that are the same exact size. So fourths means 4 equal parts. Any other words you need me to define? Hazel?
Halves.
Halves. Halves is when I have taken a composite shape, I've taken a two-dimensional shape, and I have broken it into 2 equal parts. Here is a circle, and I made 2 semicircles out of that circle that are the same size. This is halves. Whoever gets this side gets the same amount as on this side. That's why they're halves. If this side was bigger than this one, it would not be halves. Halves means they have to be the same size. Any other words you need me to explain? Nicholas? Nicholas?
Is the one that's synchronized.
Interpret. Interpret. That means, Nicholas, we're going to look at a shape. We're going to look how it was broken apart. And we're going to decide, are the pieces the same size? Sometimes the pieces are not going to be the same size. If they're not the same size, then they're not halves, they're not thirds, and they're not fourths. They have to be the same exact size. The composite pieces that we break it into have to be the same size. Interpret means we're going to decide, do the pieces look to be the same size or do the pieces not look to be the same size? Any other words? I don't see any more hands. Oh, Gina, go ahead.
What page is it?
Oh, we're not talking about pages yet, so don't worry about the math book. I'll get to that in a minute. Any other words on, boys and girls, can we try not to eat and have toys in our hands during our sessions? It's very distracting to see somebody eating or to see somebody playing with the toy. It's just like in class, you distract others. LaShiny, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Composite.
A composite. So a composite is when we make a shape from smaller pieces. So this circle is made from a semicircle. Do you see that? This circle is made from 3 shapes that are the same exact size and shape. This circle is made from 4 shapes that are the same size. A composite is when you make a shape with smaller shapes in them, which is what we did yesterday. Somebody has their mic on. If you have your mic on, can you turn it down? Because I can hear everything that's happening in your house and it's hard to focus. All right? Any other words? Okay. I'm going to go into the book. So today you're going to do Module 8, Lesson 7. If you have your math book, you're going to go to page 29. If you have your math book, you're going to go to page 29. You're going to do pages 29 and 30. 29 and 30. If you don't have your book, You're going to go right here where it says Module A, Lesson 7. Click on it, and you will see your book. And I am going to scroll down to page 29. I wish I could bookmark it, but I cannot. Or maybe I haven't figured it out yet. All right. Here we go. Nope, not page 29. For those of you who have, oh, yep. Wait, this was lesson 6, lesson 7. All right, it says, solve the following puzzles using the tangram pieces. Draw your solutions in the space below. And these are the pieces that they want you to use. Oh, wait a minute. They didn't give you the pieces. All right, we're going to skip question 1. If you have the book, cross out all of question 1. We're going to skip question 1 because they didn't give you the tangram pieces. I don't see them. All right, you're going to do question 2. Circle the shapes that show halves. Remember, halves means 2 pieces that are the same size. Not all of these are halves. Okay? 3, examine this trapezoid. How many equal shares does the trapezoid have? And how many thirds are in the trapezoid? Question 4, circle the shapes that show thirds. Circle them. Not all of these are thirds. They have to be the same size. Question 5, examine the parallelogram. How many equal shares does it have? How many fourths are in the shape? Question 6, circle the shapes that show fourths. Not every shape shows fourths. Remember, they have to be equal sizes. All right? I want you to do, oh, I know why, because it was onto the homework. Okay, so you're going to do 29, just the bottom, 30, all of it, and we'll say 32 also. I'm going to say the pages again, and I'll put them on the book. 29, the bottom, 30, all of it, and 32, all of it. All right. I am going to post this video on the schedule in case you arrived late or in case you missed because the internet was coming in and out. All right, everybody. I see we have one question.